All right, this is video 2 in the Footwork series. If you have any questions about the language I'm using, refer back to the first video. I'll leave it in the comments section below. What I want to go over in this video is a hit and recovery drill and how to do that correctly. One thing to keep in mind, I'm using a neutral to close stance and not the open stance, but in a later video, we'll do drills using that open stance. But a lot of players at lower levels are hitting out of this neutral to close stance, so I kind of just want to go over that first and the proper footwork that needs to take place there. So we're going to do with this drill is we're actually going to shadow our strokes with the footwork. So we're actually pretending like we're hitting the ball. So we're going to start with is just a hit, recover. And there's a couple things we want to focus on. The first being a split step. Always split step before we change directions. Then we're going to turn and move, step in with the front foot. And here's something that I want everyone to focus on is what the back foot is doing. Okay, a lot of players will leave this back foot behind. And what we want to do is bring it around to this position. Now we're in a strong recovery position. I'm already pushing off, heading back to the center. This will save you time, and the more time we save, the better off we're going to be. Again, split step, turn, hit, recover step. So the three things that we want to kind of keep our attention on is making sure we're split stepping, making sure we're turning and moving, and making sure we're getting that recovery step, and then side step back to the center. Side step back to the center. Now we'll do the same thing on the backhand side. We'll focus on our split step. We'll turn and move, step in, recovery step. That wasn't a great one, but that was there. And then always side step back to the center. Split, move, recover step, back to the center. Now the third drill, and to me most important, is the footwork that you need to use to hit a ball that comes up the center of the court. A lot of people stand there and not really have a great contact point. We want to make sure that we're getting in great position to hit these balls up the center, because these are the shots that we're going to kind of take control of the point with. Our first step is going to be a cross step, which gets us in position to where we have the distance between our body and the ball. Very important for when the ball is coming up the center. Now from here, I'll step in. Again, there's the recovery step, side step back to center. There's my split step, cross step, and then we just repeat over and over here and just make sure we're getting that distance. And you can do this on the forehand and backhand side, but usually most people are going to hit a forehand in this position. At very least, we want to do 3 sets of 10, and that should last you like 5 to 10 minutes. That's 3 sets on the forehand side, 3 sets on the backhand side, and 3 sets with that up the center footwork. I would make it a habit of doing this as much as possible. A lot of people don't hit and recover correctly, and if we can kind of get this to the point to where your muscle memory kicks in and you don't have to think about it, you're going to be moving much better on the court. You're going to feel much better on the court, and you're not going to be running around as much. You'll actually save energy by doing this. All right, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for coming. Like, subscribe, leave any comments down below. Thanks for coming. Bye.